Hello everyone, welcome to this video on how to use TI-84 calculator in introductory statistics class. In this video, we are going to talk about normal distribution. First, we are going to learn how to calculate the area or probability under the normal curve. Here are the quick steps that we need to remember while calculating the area or probability using TI-84 calculator. Whenever we are calculating the area or the probability, we use normal CDF in our calculator, and we use the lower boundary for the area, upper boundary for the area, the mean, and the standard deviation. What we do is we go to second, vars, and then we go to number 2 to access the normal CDF. And then we fill the lower value, upper value, mean, and the standard deviation. We paste the information in the main screen and enter to execute the result. Sometimes we have to use infinity or negative infinity in place of lower or upper value. In order to type negative infinity in our calculator, we use negative uppercase E99, and for positive infinity, we use uppercase E99. And in order to get that E in our calculator, we type second followed by comma. Let's take some examples. Here is our first example. Find the area to the right of z equal to 1.21. So here in the middle is the mean. So whenever we are talking about the z-score, the mean is 0 and the standard deviation is 1. So mean 0 is here. That means z equal to 1.21 should be somewhere there. So we are going to label that z-score there. So suppose that value is 1.21, and we want to find the area to the right of that. Area to the right of that, this is the area we want to find. And in order to find that area, you can see that the lower limit for the area is 1.21, and this area extends all the way up to infinity. In our calculator, we use E99 for infinity. So the area is equal to normal CDF, lower boundary for the area 1.21, upper boundary is E99. Because it is the standard normal distribution, mean is 0 and standard deviation is 1. So the area is equal to, we are going to find this area using TI-84 calculator. In TI-84 calculator, we go to second and then vars here to access the distribution, and we are looking for normal CDF, which is number 2. The lower boundary for the area in our case, or in this case, is 1.21. Upper boundary is infinity or E99. We can get E by pressing second and comma. And then 99. Mean is 0. Standard deviation is 1. Paste that information in the main screen and hit enter. So we get the result, which is 0.1131. So using the TI-84 calculator, we got the area to the right of z equal to 1.21, which is equal to 0.1131. Example, find the area to the left of z equal to negative 1.80. For the standard normal distribution, mean in the middle is 0. So z equal to negative 1.81 should be somewhere here. So first we are going to locate that. So suppose the value on the x-axis over here is negative 1.81. And we want to find the area to the left of z equal to negative 1.80. So we want the area to the left of that. So this is the area that we want to find. And for this area, the lower boundary is here at infinity, which is negative infinity, negative E99. Upper boundary is negative 1.81. Mean is 0. And for the standard normal distribution, the standard deviation is 1. So to find that area A is equal to normal CDF, lower boundary for the area, negative E99, upper boundary, negative 1.81, mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. So we can obtain this area using TI-84 calculator. In TI-84 calculator, we go to second and vars to access the distribution. And we are looking for normal CDF, which is number 2. So once you get to this window, which says normal CDF, we fill the information here. The lower boundary in our case is negative E99, negative E, that is second and comma will give you E99. Now the upper limit for the area is negative 1.81. So negative 1.81. Mean is 0. Standard deviation is 1. And then paste that information in the main screen. And we get the result, which is 0.0351. 0.0351. So using TI-84 calculator, the area to the left of Z equal to negative 1.81, that is this area, is 0.0351. Example, find the area between Z equal to 1.5 and 2.5. In a standard normal distribution, Z equal to 0 lies in the middle, so the mean is 0. Standard deviation will be 1. So Z equal to 1.5 will be somewhere here. So let's first locate that. Z equal to 1.5. And Z equal to 2.5 will be somewhere there. So let's look at that. So that is Z equal to 2.5. And we want to find the area between these two values, Z equal to 1.5 and Z equal to 2.5. So that is this area. We want to find this area. So we can find this area using TI-84 calculator. And we know that the area A is equal to normal CDF. The lower boundary for the area is 1.5. Upper boundary for the area is 2.5. Mean is 0 and standard deviation is 1. So we can use our TI-84 calculator to get this area. So in our TI-84 calculator, we go to second and vars to access the distribution. We are looking for normal CDF, which is number 2. And once we get to this window, we fill the information. Lower boundary for this area is 1.5. Upper boundary is 2.5. Mean is 0. Standard deviation is 1. Paste the information in the main screen and hit enter to execute. The result is 0.0606. So using the TI-84 calculator, we got the area between these two values, and it is equal to 0.606. So far, we learned how to find the area to the left, to the right, or in between the z-scores. Now, we are going to learn how to calculate the z-scores when the area or the probability is given. So here we have the quick steps. In order to find the z-scores when the area or the probabilities are given, your z-score z is equal to inverse normal. Now we'll be using inverse normal in our calculator. And then area to the left of z. This is very important that you must remember. We find the area to the left of the z-score that we want to find. And then we have to plug in mean and the standard deviation. If it is a standard normal distribution, mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. We go to second, vars, and number three, to access the inverse normal distribution. We fill the area, we fill the spaces quickly, that is, we fill the area, mean, and the standard deviation. We paste the information in the main screen and hit enter to execute the result. We are going to take some examples to find the z-scores. Example, find the z-score such that the area under the standard normal curve to the left of it is 0.7005. Okay, for the standard normal distribution, we know that we have the mean in the middle, which is a 0. And because the normal curve is symmetrical about origin, we know that we have 50% of the area to the left of that. And here we are talking about 70.05. So the area will be a little bit more than that. So if I go up to here, and if I consider this as Z, then this area, which is more than 50%, so this area must be 0.7005. So once we know this area, we need to find this z-score. So what we know is your z-score is equal to inverse normal, then we need the area to the left of that. So area to the left of the z-score is already given, that is 0.7005. 0.7005, mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. So we can type this information in our TI-84 calculator to get this z value. Note that in the middle we have z equal to 0. That means this value of z must be a positive value. In TI-84 calculator, we go to second and then vars to access the distribution. In this case, we are looking for inverse normal. So it is number 3. We need the area on the left. Area on the left is 0.7005. Mean is 0. Standard deviation is 1. I'm looking for the area on the left. If you don't have this line on your calculator, that's okay because you already have area on the left. And then paste this information in the main screen. If your calculator does not have left, right, or center, you'll not see this left, and that's okay. Just hit enter, and you'll get the result. That is z equal to 0.5258. It's a positive value. So using the TI-84 calculator, we got the value of z that is equal to 0.5258, a positive value because it is on the right of the mean. Example, find the z-score such that the area under the standard normal curve to the right of it is 0.6123. This is 61.23% area to the right. So to the right of this mean, to the right of the mean in the middle, we have the 50% area. So this area to the right of the mean is 50%. This area is 50%. And here we are talking about 61.23%. So it is a little bit more than that. So the z value must be somewhere below the mean. So if that is the mean, then this total area is 61.23%. So this area is given to us. It is A equal to 0.6123. But remember, to find the z-score, we need the area to the left of that. So in order to use the area on TI-84 calculator, we always need area on the left. That is, instead of using this area shaded in blue, we need this area. We need the area which is shown here in red. So we need the area to the left of z. So area to the left of z is equal to the total area under the curve is 1. Out of that 1, we have 0.6123 on the right. So if I subtract the area on the right, I get the area on the left. So 1 minus 0.6123 is 0.3887. So that is the area to the left of Z. So this area is 0.3887. We need this area on the left, to find the Z score. And what we know is the Z score is equal to inverse normal, and then we use the area on the left, which is 0.3887. Mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. So we are going to use our TI-84 calculator to get this Z score. In TI-84 calculator, we go to second and then vars and number 3 to access the inverse normal distribution. We have the area on the right of Z score as 0.3887. 3887. Mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. Is the area on the left. If you don't have this line, that's okay. Then paste the information in the main screen and hit enter to execute. You'll get the result as negative 0.2827. So from TI-84 calculator, we get the Z score, Z equal to negative 0.2827. We get the negative value because the Z score is below or to the left of the mean, which is 0 in this case. One more example here. Find the Z score such that the area under the normal curve between negative Z and positive Z is 0.6510. For the standard normal distribution, mean is in the middle. So here you have the mean. Negative Z will be on the left and positive Z will be on the right. So we can mark those values, negative Z and positive Z. So we can show the values like this. So that is the negative Z and that is positive Z. And the area between negative Z and positive Z is given. It is 0.6510. 0.6510 is the area between negative Z and positive Z. 0.6510. Now we have the remaining area divided equally into two parts. So here we have the remaining area under the curve divided into two parts, that is on the left tail and the right tail. We have the area on the left tail and on the right tail. This is the area on the left tail, this is the area on the right tail. So if I want to find the remaining area which is shown in red here, that will be equal to 1 minus 0.6510. 0.6510. So that is equal to, so let me write RA for remaining area, which is equal to, that is 0.3490. So area on the left tail plus area on the right tail is 0.3490. Now the question is, we have to find the Z score such that the area under the normal curve between these two values is 0.6510. So I'm looking for this Z score, this one. Now this area is the total area on the left tail and the right tail. So if I just want to find the area on each tail, I have to divide that by 2. So area on each tail is 0.3490 divided by 2, which is equal to 0.1745. So this area is 0.1745 and this one is 0.1745. Now, in order to use the TI-84 calculator to find the z-score, we are asked to find the z-score, we need the area on the left of that. The total area on the left of this one is 0.6510 plus 0.1745. So area on the left of z is equal to 0.6510 plus 0.1745. And if we add those two values, it is 0.8255. So 0.8255. So the total area to the left of this z-score is 0.8255. I need the area on the left of this z because we are asked to find that z-score. What is this equal to? We need to find that. And in order to find this, we use our TI-84 calculator. And we know that to find the z-score, we use z equal to inverse normal area to the left of that, which is 0.8255. Mean is 0, standard deviation is 1. Now we can use our TI-84 calculator to get this result. In TI-84 calculator, we go to second and then vars to access the distribution. In this case, we are looking for inverse normal distribution, which is number 3. Now here, we are going to type the area to the left of the z-score, which is 0.8255. 8255. Mean is 0 in this case. Standard deviation is 1. This is the area on the left. If you don't have this line on your calculator, that's okay, because this is already the area on the left. Now paste this information in the main screen. If you don't have left, right, or center, this will not be there in your calculator, and that's totally okay. Hit enter to get the result. It is 0.9365. So using the TI-84 calculator, we get the z-score, which is z equal to 0.9365. So always remember, whenever the area is given and you want to find the z-score, make sure you use the area to the left of the z-score that you want to find. So this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching.